I have completed 100% of Call of Duty, which required me to do all of the following. Unlock every Dark Ops for multiplayer, zombies, Warzone and campaign, reach Prestige Legend level 1000, unlock the 100% calling cards for multiplayer, zombies, Warzone and campaign, upgrade the mastery badges to diamond for multiplayer and zombies, unlock all 3 mastery camos for multiplayer, zombies and Warzone, and also earn every single PS5 trophy available. So for a better viewing experience, I've re-edited every single video again and put it into one big series for absolute cinema. The first thing that I worked on was unlocking every single trophy. Now the trophies are split into 3 sections. Earnable trophies for multiplayer, earnable trophies for zombies, and also earnable trophies for campaign. And I started off my trophy hunt with multiplayer, with me earning my first trophy for being featured in best plays of the game.
Rest and recuperate.
Red carpet trophy earned. Get featured in the best play 3 times in multiplayer. Then tried getting a double kill with an RCXD for my next trophy, which proved harder than I imagined. This is so hard to control. Only got one. I couldn't move it. I honestly couldn't move it. Rush Hour trophy earned. Get a double kill with the RCXD in multiplayer. Playing through the multiplayer, I would naturally earn my next trophy. Stylish kill trophy earned. Get 75 eliminations while having an active combat speciality perk in multiplayer. Not long after that, I would earn yet another trophy. The Pale Horse arrives, trophy earned. Get 500 eliminations in multiplayer. As I was grinding for my first gold gun, I would unlock my next trophy. Show off, trophy earned. Earn a mastery badge with any weapon, where I would also unlock my first gold gun, a huge step towards another trophy, as I would need to unlock diamond camo for that specific trophy. Gold camo. I would then unlock my second gold assault rifle. I've just unlocked gold for my XM4 as well. After winning 25 games within multiplayer, I earned my next trophy. Podium finish, trophy earned. Win 25 multiplayer matches. I then unlock my third gold assault rifle. Destroying score streaks with launchers, I would earn another trophy. Heavy Ordnance Specialist, trophy earned. Destroy 50 aerial score streaks with launchers in multiplayer. Fairly sure that one is bugged though. I did way more than 50. Shortly after, I unlocked gold for my 4th assault rifle. Finally being high enough level to unlock the Sleeper Agent field upgrade, I earned my next trophy. Betrayal, trophy earned. Kill an enemy from behind at close range while disguised by the Sleeper Agent. Okay, well, I don't think I killed him from behind, but after reaching max level and being able to prestige for my first time, I would earn another trophy. Return of the King, trophy earned. Enter Prestige 1. After unlocking gold on the rest of the assault rifles, I was then able to unlock diamond camo for them, earning my next trophy. Camos are forever, trophy earned. Unlock any diamond or opal camo, leaving me with just one more multiplayer trophy to obtain, to complete the training course.
Don't be afraid to use a body shield. Full attitude. It's the Black Ops way.
Doing your part, trophy earned. Complete the training course in multiplayer. The next section of trophies I would work on would be the campaign, where completing the first mission, Blood Feud, would unlock my first trophy. Talent acquisition, trophy earned. Complete Blood Feud in campaign on any difficulty. Moving on to my second mission, Most Wanted. Using the adrenaline shot during the mission, I would unlock my next trophy. Oh, Rapid Reflexes, trophy earned. Get 5 headshot kills during a single use of the adrenaline stim in campaign. As I was playing through on veteran difficulty, it did not end well whatsoever.
Definitely
What is that? And I would go on to die over and over and over. Finally making it through the mission, I would earn another trophy. Breaking news, trophy earned. Complete most wanted in campaign on any difficulty. Where I would then go into my next mission, hunting season. Where this mission would be an open world mission within the desert. Whilst I was clearing every POI, I would also earn another 2 trophies. Destructive Wake, trophy earned. Get 5 or more kills with a single score streak in campaign. Close Combat Specialist, trophy earned. Perform 10 takedowns in campaign. Exploring every single POI within the TAC map that I was given would unlock another trophy. All clear, trophy earned. In hunting season, complete every POI on the TAC map, where I would then be put straight into my next mission, the Cradle. Fully completing it would earn me my next trophy unlock. Bunker Busters, trophy earned. Complete hunting season and the Cradle in campaign on any difficulty. Starting my next mission, Emergence. With this mission introducing zombies within the campaign, it was a weird but very fun mission to play through. Also earning yet another trophy for completing it. Ed Games, trophy earned. Complete Emergence in campaign on any difficulty. Quickly moving on to my next mission, High Rollers. Of course, earning yet another trophy for completing the mission. Jackpot, trophy earned. Complete High Rollers in campaign on any difficulty. Moving on to my next mission, Ground Control. After dying a lot within the mission, I would finally reach the end of it, unlocking another trophy for completing it. Grounded, trophy earned. Complete ground control in campaign on any difficulty. Where I would be put straight into my next mission, Under the Radar. Thinking I'm cool because all I've done all mission is throw homing knives. I make my way to the end of the mission and unlock yet another trophy. Consolation Prize, trophy earned. Complete Under the Radar in campaign on any difficulty. Going on to my next mission, Separation Anxiety. During the mission, I would also earn my next trophy. Seek and Destroy, trophy earned. Get 2 kills with a single remote controlled throwing knife from at least 50 meters away in campaign. Completing Separation Anxiety would earn me another trophy. Capital Punishment, trophy earned. Complete Separation Anxiety in campaign on any difficulty. Putting me straight into the next mission, Checkmate, where completing the mission would finish the entire campaign, earning my next 3 trophies. Buried at Sea, trophy earned. Complete Checkmate in campaign on any difficulty. Case Closed, trophy earned. Complete the campaign on any difficulty. Case in Point, trophy earned. Complete the campaign on Veteran difficulty. But my campaign grind hasn't come to an end just yet, as there were still trophies that I needed to go back and earn. Completing all the safe house puzzles would earn me another trophy. The Puzzles Mason, trophy earned. Complete all safe house puzzles in campaign. Going back to the mission Checkmate, I needed to destroy the APC with an RCXD for another trophy. David v Goliath, trophy earned. In Checkmate, destroy the APC using an RCXD. I then went back to the mission Blood Feud as I needed to complete it without ever breaking stealth.
Not bad, Case. You could go for a swim, avoid some guards. Once we listen to Yannick's call and confirm a Pantheon lead for Adler, I'm declaring open season on the guild. They have it coming. I should know. I used to work for them. I never cared for Yannick's parties when I was with the guild, though they were good practice in how to blend into a scene. Any girl who caught Yannick's eye was in for a long night, so let's cut his short. Windows are open. Could climb up to the second floor. Access to the bell tower is on the second floor behind the locked door. Yannick's expecting a call from Pantheon any minute. This morning I stashed the rifle at the top of the tower. Remember, Case, don't pull the trigger until we hear his call. We need to confirm any connection to Pantheon. Yannick's near the umbrella, upper deck left side. He's right. You are a good shot. Yannick was just our first domino. We have more work to do tonight. Head back towards the payphone. I'll pull up in a white van. Guards inbound. Word on Yannick got out. You're in the clear, Case.
Extra glass. We can drink after they're done meeting upstairs.
Ah, come on, live a little.
Case, get to the antechamber. Trip the alarm. I'll be ready.
If something goes down and we're caught drinking,
Covert Agent trophy earned. In Blood Feud, reached the guild meeting without ever breaking stealth. I then went back to the mission Most Wanted as I needed to kill 5 guards without being detected.
Man down. Secure the guests.
Party's over, trophy earned. In Most Wanted, perform 5 takedowns on guards in the gala without being spotted. I then went back to the mission under the radar as I needed the SAM turret to target itself and the helicopter. Skewer the Winged Beast, trophy earned. In Under the Radar, have the SAM target itself and the helicopter. I then went back to the mission Ground Control as I needed to run over enemies with the tank that you acquire. Bulldozed, trophy earned. In Ground Control, crushed 25 enemies while driving the tank, which left me with just one last campaign trophy, which required me to farm cash before I could earn it. After farming enough cash, I would unlock all the upgrades within the safe house, earning my last campaign trophy. Dipped in Gold, trophy earned. Purchase all safe house and player upgrades in campaign, leaving me with just one more section to earn trophies on, which would be zombies. After shooting the 5 pairs of bowling shoes scattered across the map in Liberty Falls, I would be teleported into a minigame Easter egg, where I would need to achieve over 300 points for me to earn the high score, to earn my first zombies trophy, attempting the minigame Easter egg multiple times until I finally earned it. Edward, trophy earned. In Liberty Falls, achieve a sporting high score. Making my way through the steps of the main Easter egg on Liberty Falls, I would reach the final encounter, moments away from completing it, where my game decided to freeze. And my game's froze. Which would then cause my teammate to die shortly after, meaning I would have to redo everything again. Going into the final encounter yet again, I needed to complete it. I had to get this trophy.
We're all gonna die.
Glad to use my idolize.
I know you're queen, but do the best you can. Got your orders. Just like you said it would.
What? Bye-bye Dark Ether, trophy earned. Help the lost scientist complete his experiment. I then needed one more Liberty Falls based trophy where I would suck up these action figures scattered around the map. Sucking up all of them would transform my character, earning me another trophy. World Domination trophy earned. In Liberty Falls, tap into your supervillain side. I then moved over to Terminus to start my trophy hunt specific for that zombies map. My first trophy would come from helping this pirate find his talisman. After collecting the gold watch and the 3 curse coins needed, I would then need to survive a few rounds on a secluded island until I can retrieve the talisman, earning myself my next trophy. Treasure Hunter trophy earned. In Terminus, find the final talisman. My next trophy would be from consuming a fish with a special ingredient on Terminus. So after collecting everything needed, I would add all the items inside the frying pan, also earning me another trophy. Culinary Delight trophy earned. In Terminus, consume a fish cooked with a special ingredient. I then decided to do the Terminus Easter egg, but this time on my own. After building the Wonder Weapon, I was finally able to start the steps to the actual Easter egg. After going through the first few steps and gearing up to get ready to complete it, I would come across a mini boss fight, Nathan. Where I would then watch the cutscene and carry on with the rest of the Easter egg steps. After progressing through and doing some tedious time challenges for the last steps, I was then ready to fight the main boss of the Easter egg.
Hey, boots on the ground. We're all rooting for you.
Are we relying on blood forces?
Did patient 13 get an ouchie? Too fucking bad. I would not get cocky. I suspect our fishy foe has not yet expired.
Feel like you caught me a chunk in the thunder. Play with fire, get burned. your head a long time ago. I just made it official.
Good news, folks. You got extra heads to shoot at. That's gonna make things easier, right?
Putting it out of its misery is probably reversible.
At last, our aquatic assailant is no more.
No Mo Modi, trophy earned. Get out of jail, but not for free. I would then go back onto Liberty Falls and would use the mutant injections for another trophy. To know your enemy, trophy earned. Get 100 kills while using mutant injections in zombies, which left me with just 2 more trophies to get, which would require me to just grind out the game mode until I completed it. For the elite kills, as I was playing Liberty Falls as it was easier to progress through rounds, I could only kill abominations as elite zombies, but after a long grind of going purely just for elites, I would finally earn my next trophy.
Sit down.
Annihilation trophy earned. Get 100 elite zombie eliminations in zombies, which leaves me with just 1 trophy left, which requires me to fully research 10 items within zombies. But this grind has taken longer than I would have ever expected. With currently almost 18 hours of game time within zombies alone, I only have 2 items fully researched and another 2 only halfway done. So my real zombie grind has just begun. Not knowing how long it's going to take, I will go round after round until I earn this last trophy. With almost 48 hours playtime in zombies alone just for this last trophy, I would finally unlock my last Black Ops 6 trophy. Cyberized trophy earned. Research all augments for 10 items in zombies. With all 44 trophies finally unlocked, my Black Ops 6 trophy hunt journey has finally come to an end. I then moved on to completing 100% of Black Ops 6. After obtaining Dark Spine within multiplayer, I can now earn Dark Matter for all 33 base weapons which I would have to individually unlock on each one. And I would be beginning in order, starting with the assault rifles.
Charlie, locked down. Taking
We have
B.
to take this objective.
We're losing.
Requesting recon above.
Alpha secure. Losing A. We're losing Alpha.
Gotta start somewhere.
Lose Alpha. We're ahead. Stay alert. Station secured. Hold your position. Lock C.
5.
UAV standing by.
Point is active.
Gotta start somewhere.
The lead. Now hold it.
Touch. Confirming kill. Here we go. Stand kills. Stand by.
Unlocking dark matter for all assault rifles, I then moved over to the SMGs.
Losing A.
Hostile. 5 of them. Enemy is down.
Losing B.
Body drop. Eating my dust.
Losing A. Enemy CUAV inbound. Enemy UAV inbound.
Check. Get that.
Taking B. Controlling Bravo.
Taking the shot. Sharpshooter.
We've taken control. Losing
There we go. I never forget a face. Head, enemy long rifle is active. Took out the blanca. Push up. Stay down.
Secure an alpha.
Shot was good.
Terminating music.
Priority tasking.
Here we go.
Completing all SMGs, I then moved on to shotguns.
I got that.
Counter UAV power at 50%.
Scrambler, front.
UAV flight. UAV exiting AO.
15 enemies in the
Overload
back.
RSO. We have you on scope.
Tack off. Get a UAV in the air. Tack off. Launch counter UAV. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint.
Reporting fuel reserve.
Marksman track removed.
Hardpoint identified.
Terminating.
Here we go.
Priority tasking requested. UAV exiting AO.
Completing both shotguns, I would then move on to LMGs.
Hostile shooter.
Counter UAV.
Track down. Sharpshooter eliminated.
We are bingo fuel. RTV.
Flying on cue. UAV returning to standing.
Hostiles at the hardpoint.
Standing by.
Authorized
Hostile
takeoff
target.
strike.
Unfortunately, dying as the pop-up was happening caused me to completely miss it.
Hardpoint active.
ECM. Counter UAV. 7 remaining.
Gotta start something.
Losing Bravo.
Counter UAV. Terminating.
Good.
Flying on fumes.
UAV available for tasking.
Taking Bravo underway.
Completing all 3 LMGs, I moved on to my next section, marksman rifles.
UAV inbound.
Watch your target ID, punk. Five of them.
Watch
Watchdog Helo incoming on your location.
Hostile gone. Hostile long gun neutralized.
To hard point.
Enemy long range. Dan kills.
Hard point identified. Hard point is secure. Hostiles at the hard point.
EKIA.
Hard point locked down.
That's 15. Look out. Dan EK eliminated.
Got the hard point locked down. Hard point
Marksman tech
identified.
removed. Five enemies.
Hard point is active. Hard point is secure.
Completing all 4 marksman rifles, I moved on to sniper rifles.
We're pulling it.
Controlling Bravo.
Front. Gotta start somewhere. Target appears hostile. Move up. Marksman is dead. Hostile doesn't.
Taking B.
That's 15. Sharpshooter threat removed.
Completing the 3 snipers now puts me onto secondaries, my first section being pistols.
Hostile confirmed.
Fuel check 50%.
Sharpshooter eliminated. Bye-bye. EKIA. Five enemies.
Focus units. UAV operations overhead.
Dan kills.
Focus terminating.
Hostiles at the hard point.
15 stack.
Hard point identified.
Overlord 6, fuel check 50%. This is Overlord Underscope. We have you on scope.
Enemy RTX needs seconds.
Enemy drop.
Counter hard point
Spotted
is
enemy
secure.
single. 15
Hostiles
enemies in the
captured the
back.
hard point.
Completing the pistols, I then move on to my next section, the launchers.
Thought I might see you here.
After unlocking dark matter on the knife, I then realised that I wasn't actually recording, so I do not have footage of unlocking it.
UAV.
Five enemies.
Finish line's in sight. Don't let up.
After earning dark matter on all 33 base weapons, I can now cross off multiplayer on the mastery camo section on the list. I then take myself over to zombies to start working on Nebula, the mastery camo for zombies. I would then finally obtain afterlife for all weapons within zombies, meaning I could now earn Nebula for all 33 base weapons, which again I would have to individually unlock on all. And just like I did with multiplayer, I would be starting in order with the assault rifles.
no miss.
Guy is running out of speed. Finish it off.
Two in the chest, one on the head. Spoiler, the head's all you need.
Unlocking Nebula on every assault rifle, I moved on to my next category, SMGs.
Ordinary seals. Lure it where it can fill an ether canister. Now that you've suffered, feed it to an ether.
After SMGs, shotguns were my next category.
Now transfer the energy to an ether canister.
Heads! You lose.
Harvest its energy.
Completing both shotguns, I would now move on to the LMG category. Completing all LMGs, I then moved on to marksman rifles. My next category after marksmans were sniper rifles. After snipers, I then moved on to the 4 pistols. I then moved on to launchers once I was finished with pistols. leaving me with just 2 more weapons, the knife and the baseball bat. After earning Nebula on all 33 base weapons, I can now cross off zombies on the Mastery Camo section on the list. Completing both modes, I can now move on to another section, which is where I would go to multiplayer to complete the Mastery badges. Using every weapon, equipment and score streak in the game, I would need to earn the Gold Mastery badges. Completing gold within one section would upgrade the badges to Diamond, and already having assault rifles and SMGs upgraded, I would go back to start on LMGs as that's next within the list.
Clear. Sniper is down. Hostile planting spring mine.
Hardpoint located. Gray authorizing watchdog kilo cam.
I then moved on to sniper rifles as all 3 of them still needed a gold mastery badge.
Come on. Who's next? In the bag.
Kill. UAV mission timeline 50% expended. Sniper is dead. Move.
Requesting care package.
Mission timeline.
Next on the list is marksman rifles, needing only 3 more out of the 4 total.
Party out here.
Eyes on enemy.
Enemy marksman eliminated. Administrative.
Being hostile. Threat clear.
Now moving on to shotguns where I would still need both mastery badges.
Sniper's history. Sniper is dead. Move.
Time's nearly up. Close it down.
Finishing the shotguns, I moved on to pistols, still needing all 4 mastery badges.
Taking Bravo underway.
Good effect. Target eliminated.
Weaver requesting UAV tasking. SAM turret ready for deployment.
He locked down.
5 kills. Sniper's history.
Target found. Locked one.
After pistols were launchers where both badges still need obtaining.
Macron, launch your UAV. Archangel going hot.
Losing my mind completing the launchers, I can now finally move on to melees, needing both of the badges.
Get a counter UAV in the air. Requesting recon above.
Tack on. I need eyes overhead.
Using Bravo.
Requesting watchdog reload down.
Completing both melees, I would finally have every weapon in multiplayer diamond badge upgraded, putting score streaks next on my list. With only 6 out of the 18 completed, I still needed 12 more score streaks to get badges for.
Point. Interceptors, locating the deploying arc.
Environment is target rich.
Point locked down. Hard point locked down. Deploying RCXD. Hard point is secure.
They go. Splash one.
RCXD rolling out.
Winchester.
Firing for effect. 16 rounds.
Taking A. Losing B. No battles for second.
Shut up. Over. Hostile RCXD. Neutralized RCXD.
Join the burn, boys. Phoenix 1-1 standing off.
Get the strategic bomber in the overhead. Deploying sentry turret.
Secure.
Sentry turret established.
Looks like you got all of them. MKIA.
Obtaining diamond upgrade on score streaks, next would be lethals. With only 2 out of the 9 completed, I needed to earn another 7 badges to unlock mastery.
Marksman got careless. Activate.
Counter UAV power is 50%.
We have the
Impact grenade armed.
Due to OBS not saving the rest of the lethals I completed, you won't get to see the pop-up of earning mastery, but as you can see on screen, I did indeed complete all of the lethals, putting me onto tacticals. With only 1 out of 8 completed, I need to earn yet another 7 badges for the diamond upgrade.
Hard point is active. Deploying Archangel. Hard point is secure. Hostiles have the hard point.
deploying Saturite.
Got the sniper. Let's move.
Focus. Wait.
Got the sniper. Let's move.
50%. Enemy forces have destroyed your UAV.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Contact.
Operating RCXD.
Raising Brox alarm.
Hard point locked down.
Watch your fucking fireball, Ulo!
Sentry turret active.
Hostile marksman got careless.
Hard point is secure.
Found some prey.
We've located a new critical. We're attempting to secure the enemy's goal. Nice.
leaving me with just one more category left for multiplayer, the field upgrades. With only 1 out of 11 complete, I still needed 10 badges to complete it, and with field upgrades having a charge time, it's going to take an extreme amount of time just to earn these badges. As I was playing ranked play, I did end up completing the trophy system, but did not have my OBS open at the time, leaving me with 9 more badges left to get.
Marksman down.
Top on mission. Gathering image.
Hostile down.
Hostile RCXD in your AO.
Please rate your
We've
rescue
taken the lead.
experience out
Stay
of
on
10.
task. Securing Zone A. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down.
Capcom, I need eyes overhead.
Priority casting request received. UAV exiting your grid.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostile now to hardpoint. Hardpoint identified.
Completing the field upgrades, I would then have every single mastery badge within multiplayer upgraded to diamond. I can also tick off multiplayer within the mastery badge section on the list, where I can then move on to finishing the mastery badges within zombies. Already having all the weapons completed, next on the list is score streaks. With only 2 badges earned, I still needed 5 more badges for the upgrade.
Skull versus Bull.
Double points.
Weaver requesting Hellstrom strike. Hey, Boss Buckets! Thanks for sharing your toys. Frank said that spinning a herd is good for the planet. Can't argue with science.
Completing score streaks, next was lethals, and with 0 completed, I needed to earn all 8 badges.
Throwing Semtex. Throwing incendiary. Get back out. Who wants an omelet? I'm packing lots of eggs.
Max ammo.
I'm gonna smell like blood for days.
Max armor. Planting C4. C4 trigger. Insta-kill.
After earning all badges for lethals, my next category was tacticals, and with only one badge earned, I still needed to earn 6 more badges.
Stun out. Insta-kill.
You signify nothing. Calling is why I wake up in the morning.
Smoke out.
Decoy running. One on the chest, one on the head. Spoiler, the head's all you need.
Stand back. And inside out. Insta-kill.
Leaving me with just one more category, the field upgrades. With currently only 1 badge earned, I need to earn another 4 badges for the upgrade. But just like multiplayer, the field upgrades in zombies also take a while to charge before you can even use them, making the badges very time consuming.
Walk right into it. Those idiots always do.
Max armor.
All aboard Weaver's Death Express. Hats off to whoever invented this. That's why you should never fart when you're an open plane.
Max armor.
Guess this is the ultimate killing.
Another tango identified. Pretty crazy piece of there.
You cannot fight what you cannot see.
Completing the field upgrades, I would then have every mastery badge within zombies diamond upgraded, meaning I can now cross off zombies within the list. Completing the badges for both modes, I can now move on to another section, which is where I would now work on calling card challenges for multiplayer. Already having career and hardened 100%, I can finish what I need within the prestige challenges, but I have already run into an issue. The last challenge I need for the Prestige 1 challenges isn't tracking whatsoever, so I will need to move on to finishing the Prestige 2 challenges until a fix is implemented, if it ever is. Each section consists of 6 different challenges. Having 4 already completed within Prestige 2, I need only 2 more to complete.
Crush those dirtbags.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Moving on to Prestige 3 challenges, I needed only 1 more to complete.
Dominated.
Moving on to Prestige 4 challenges, I also only need 1 more to complete.
Enemy down.
Moving on to Prestige 5 challenges, I still needed 5 more to complete.
Take it in. UAV overflight. Camos, overhead.
Moving on to Prestige 6 challenges, I need 4 more to complete.
Outpost in your AO. We're winning. Keep it up.
I am still just warming up.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
Terminating ECM operation.
Hardpoint located.
Moving on to Prestige 7 challenges, I need only 2 more to complete.
Bomb plan in progress. Charge is set. Hard point identified.
Easy peasy.
Hard point is active. Hostile captured the hard point. Let us counter UAV operations.
With the Prestige 8 challenges already 100%, I move on to the Prestige 9 challenges, needing 4 more to complete.
Naughty. Shot is good.
Sniper, marksman down. Hard point is secured.
Focus is in position. Deploying ECM.
savage.
Counter UAV power is 10.
With the Prestige 10 challenges also already 100%, I move on to the Prestige Master challenges, still needing 5 more to complete.
Losing B.
Gathering image. Cloaker above. Crank.
Hardpoint located.
Due to OBS yet again causing problems and not capturing the rest of the challenges, I didn't get to capture completing the Prestige Master challenges. But as you can see on screen, I did indeed finish them, leaving me with just one more challenge for multiplayer. The Flowing Low challenge. With it currently being the 3rd of December, I still cannot complete this challenge as it does not track whatsoever. So my only hope is waiting until Treyarch fixes it, which also means I cannot tick multiplayer off for the calling card section until I can finally complete this challenge. So for now, I can only move on to something else I need to work on until a fix is implemented and I can go back to earn the last calling card, which is where I would go to zombies. Still needing more calling cards within the career section of the challenges, that's where my first focus will be. Already having 100% within the fresh meat section, I move on to the trophy hunter section, where I would need to earn 2 more calling cards to complete.
Let me tell you how that thing works, but it works.
I could do this all day. I got plenty of courses.
I would then move on to the quarantine challenges, where I would need only 1 more challenge to complete.
What you don't see will fucking end. Let's clear out this.
Completing all of the career challenges, I would then move over to the hardened challenges. With the bestiary already 100% completed, I moved on to the challenges kitted out, where I would still need all 6 calling cards to complete.
Rain run. I'd say you're finally thinking straight. I broke a tooth on one of these, and then it grew right back.
Tear them to pieces. Combo, double, bonus for fire set.
Some of you magic monsters aren't worth seeing trick.
Bonus. Insta-kill.
Now we wait for the showcase. Hey, shitbag! How does that light up your appetite? Know what happens to marshmallows in a microwave? This.
I then moved on to Ether Investigator, still needing 5 more challenges to complete.
The network cables could be manually.
1990. Maybe they transferred to the amalgam program.
Subjects out.
As you are experiencing. Upgrading trial reward. Keep it up. Your performance has certainly given me a great deal to think about. Thinking concluded.
Fresh out of warning shots.
Trial milestone stage 3 reached.
Completing all of the hardened challenges, I would move over to the prestige challenges. Already having prestige 1 100% completed, I would move on to prestige 2, where I would need 2 more challenges to complete.
Something tells me I should not reproduce after eating this.
Moving on to Prestige 3 challenges, I need 3 more challenges to complete.
Backup, deploy chopper gunner on my location.
Time to waste, trap it, and harvest its energy.
Let's see if I can find a good parking spot.
Unfortunately, the explosive surprise challenge is currently not tracking, meaning I cannot complete it at this time and will have to come back to it if it ever gets fixed, meaning I would have to move on to the Prestige 4 challenges where I still need 2 more to complete.
I'm gonna smell like blood for days. From maggot muncher to chunky soundtrack. Look, wonders of modern technology. Up, good. Try to stay in one piece.
Moving on to Prestige 5 challenges, I still need to complete 2 more.
Sending Molotov.
Moving on to Prestige 6 challenges, I need 4 more to complete.
Using smoke. Have fun going down that rabbit hole. A baby black hole. Black hole. It's showtime, my little hairy comrade. Skull versus Bullet. No contest.
Max armor.
Moving on to Prestige 7 challenges, I also need 4 more to complete.
We have a new problem. Yeah, what the fuck now? The prisoner lost us and moved to a new location. Without them, we have to diagnose the mechanical issue.
Moving on to Prestige 8 challenges, I need yet again another 4 to complete.
Security Chief Blanchard, how copy? I've barricaded the command center. Got a little dinged up, but I'll live. See if there's anyone left to save.
If you were full of booze, you'd be more helpful. I'm mad as hell!
Insta-kill.
Just try and lay a hand on me. No hands? I accept that the tough this one just keeps coming, doesn't it? Honestly, it's on par with most MREs. Ray said that thinning a herd is good for the planet. Can't argue with science.
Moving on to Prestige 9 challenges, I still need 3 more to complete.
I'm gonna smell like blood for days. Experience that was
Join the physics team last year. Listen up, guys.
My programming dictates I inform you that the highest trial tier reward has been unlocked. I anticipate seeing joy on your faces when you claim your reward. Please, smile for the camera.
Moving on to Prestige 10 challenges, with only 1 done, I still needed to complete 5 more.
Nighty night, you ugly sneaky fuck. Huh. I guess you can take it with you. Aw, a little cold snap slowed you down. Good.
Whilst doing the Prestige 10 challenges, I came across another 2 which are bugged, not allowing me to track any progress whatsoever. Not being able to progress Cold Dead Hands and Crispy, I would have to move on in hopes it would get fixed, which would bring me to the Prestige Master challenges, where I would still need another 4 to complete.
Max armor.
Over 1,000 people freeze to death each year. Guess that number just went up. Looks like the gang's all here. It's go time. Huh. I guess you can take it with you.
I'm then left with just 3 more challenges: Explosive Surprise, Cold Dead Hands, and crispy, but I currently cannot complete them due to yet more tracking issues, which means moving on to another category in hopes that Treyarch will also fix them, which is where I would go back to the campaign to earn the rest of the calling cards there. With 67% on Imaginative Killer, I would need another 2 challenges to complete.
Zeb, over here. Let's keep these assholes preoccupied. Roll them again.
Hope you're ready, Case.
Get back!
Moving on to Thorough Investigator, where I would still need to complete 4 more challenges.
Been a day, huh, Case?
Remember your training, Case 1.
Scan is good. Nice work, Case. Time to get to the roof. That's how we'll reach Adler.
After completing all the calling cards within the campaign, I can now tick campaign off within the list. And as I have also completed all of the challenges I possibly can for both multiplayer and zombies, I will tick them off in a different colour within the list, to show that the ones that haven't been completed is due to them being bugged within the game and are currently impossible to complete. With the zombie calling cards now randomly starting to track again, I wanted to finish the 3 challenges for the 100% just in case they broke again.
Max armor.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Which is where I can now completely cross zombies off within the list, leaving me with 1 more section to complete, the reticles. With 33 different optics, that allows you to earn 10 different reticles per optic for both multiplayer and zombies. I would first earn my reticles within multiplayer. Unfortunately, unlocking the last reticle by earning 500 kills for each optic on multiplayer is currently bugged, as the challenge shows up blank. So instead, I will be showing the challenge pop-up which you get for 450 kills of each optic, although I will be completing all 500.
Child's play.
Drop one.
That's the hard point. Hard point is secure.
Coming.
Hop on mission, transmitting image.
They're about to break.
15.
Give
Not
them a
bad,
nudge.
not bad.
Losing
Target
A.
down.
We're losing Alpha.
Kane requested UAV.
Ceasefire. Friendly target. That's Kane. Hostile deleted. Rolling within.
Tower UAV power is 50%.
UAV flight type success on my mark.
Sniper threat neutralized.
Enemy UAV inbound. We lost B. Located. Enemy UAV inbound. Hostiles have the hard point.
Semtex front.
Hard point located. Hard point. Losing A.
Child. Your skills are obsolete.
Tagged him.
UAV exiting your grid.
All objectives locked down. Hold the enemy back. Losing B.
Pushed overhead.
Taking B.
Move up. Mark me down.
Contact with UAV has been lost.
Securing B.
Neutralize hostile.
Lose Bravo.
Marksman down.
Requesting recon above.
Hostile down. Lining one up.
Losing Bravo.
Enemy CUAV inbound.
Marksman down.
Securing B.
Hostile inside.
Taking B.
5-5. Engaging foot patrol.
UAV available for tasking.
UAV established overhead.
Securing C.
UAV standing by.
Losing A.
Hostile down. Got.
Single shooter. They ain't going nowhere.
Losing Bravo.
Wasted.
Bravo.
Back on my
Eyes on
guys
shot
overhead.
charge.
Secure.
Completing all optics within multiplayer, I could now cross that off within the list, where I would now move on to unlocking the reticles within zombies. But just like multiplayer, unlocking the last reticle for an optic is currently bugged and shows the challenge pop up as blank. So just like before, I will be showing the reticle unlock for the one previous to last, even though I will be doing all 2000 kills per optic.
Heads. You lose. See that? The face only a bullet could love.
Completing the reticles for zombies now allows me to tick that section off the list. After testing the snaked medals yet again for the flowing low challenge, it is still currently bugged. But after earning 100% on calling cards, mastery badges, mastery camos and reticles, except the one multiplayer challenge that is currently impossible for me to complete, I would have a playtime of 6 days 15 hours within multiplayer, as well as 7 days 17 hours within zombies. Adding both of these together and converting it into hours would equal 344 hours within multiplayer and zombies alone, which also does not count the time spent within the campaign, as there is no overall tracker for that. Having everything 100% that I can possibly do also brings my Black Ops 6 100% completion grind to an end. Completing 100% of Black Ops 6, I then took myself over to complete 100% of Warzone. And just like Black Ops 6, my first focus will be unlocking the Mastery camo. After having a painful experience on Plunder and starting to lose my mind, I finally earned Catalyst on all 33 base weapons, meaning I could now unlock Abyss, which I would have to individually unlock for all 33 weapons. Unlocking the camo in order, I start with the assault rifles.
No job is too big or too small for my replacement expertise.
Enemy UAV. Enemy deployed an advanced UAV. Turret active. Enemy UAV is online. Enemies are dropping into the air. Enemy dropping into the AR.
Completing all of the assault rifles, I would then move on to SMGs.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Hostile UAV in the... Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Supply crates to restock. Advise you to load up now. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Completing all the SMGs, I then move over to shotguns.
Enemy counter UAV inbound. Enemy precision airstrike. Find cover.
Completing both of the base shotguns, I then move over to LMGs.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemies dropping into the AO.
EKIA.
Completing all 3 LMGs, I then move on to the marksman rifles.
Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy Sam.
Completing the marksman rifles, I can then move on to the sniper rifles, where I'm not looking forward to the SVD whatsoever.
Enemy SAM turret active.
No job is too big or too small for my replacement expertise.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Completing the 3 base sniper rifles, I then move on to pistols.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Completing all 4 pistols, I can now move on to both the launchers.
Turret. Enemy SAM turret active.
leaving me with just both the launch melee weapons, the knife and baseball bat, which will also be my 2 hardest weapons.
UAV overhead. Enemy UAV is online.
After earning Abyss on all 33 base weapons, I can finally tick the Mastery camo off within the list, where I would now move on to calling cards, starting with the career challenges. Having basic training already 100%, I move on to Warzone Tactician, where I need 3 more challenges to complete.
They've got a SAM turret online.
LDBR awaiting targeting data.
Deploying SAM turret.
Moving over to Seasoned Soldier would require me to earn top places 200 times for each mode within Warzone, which I would make progress towards whilst doing the other challenges needed. So I move on from those for now and go over to the Hardened challenges, where I would start on Weapon Specialist, still needing 5 more challenges to complete.
Your squad mate is marked as a most wanted target. Kill enemies and secure supply cache. Help them keep the bounty on their head. Enemy airstrike in the area.
This is Longbow 3-1. Target acquired. Strike inbound.
UAV standing by.
Good effect on target.
I then move over to Violent Tendencies, still needing 2 more challenges to complete.
Watch the skies.
That's the sweet smell of savagery.
Hostiles have established a SAM turret. Enemy SAM turret active. Most wanted target eliminated. Airdrop reward is inbound.
I then move on to the last section for the Hardened challenges, where I would still need to complete 3 more challenges.
Enemy SAM turret active. Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated. Enemy... Ten remaining. Keep pushing.
I then moved on to the Prestige challenges, where I would still need 2 to complete for Prestige 1.
Fire sales done.
Already having Prestige 2 challenges completed, I then moved over to Prestige 3, where I would still need to complete 2 more challenges. Unfortunately, there is no way for me to complete Aerial Inferno as napalm strikes are currently unusable. And with Prestige 4 challenges all done, I make my way onto the Prestige 5 challenges, where I would still need 2 to complete.
The bounty contract on you is closed. Your squad mates are redeploying. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Target down. Marking the rest of them. "25 remain. Solid work so far. Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them.
Moving on to Prestige 6 challenges, I still need 3 more to complete.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
No job. No problem.
Contract complete. All supply boxes secured.
I then move on to Prestige 7 challenges, where I would still need 2 more to complete.
Be advised, enemy attack helo incoming. Shoot it down and secure the cache. Roger. Extract bird is inbound for cash deposit.
With Prestige 8 challenges already completed, I then move on to Prestige 9, where I would still need to earn 3 more.
All bounty targets destroyed. Hell of a job.
UAV standing by. UAV available for tasking. UAV standing by.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Only 25 left.
With Prestige 10 challenges also completed, I then move on to the Prestige Master challenges, needing only 1 more to finish.
Contract closed. Supply drop is inbound. You earned it.
With the one challenge within the Prestige section being bugged and completely impossible to complete right now, marks the entire section complete, which just leaves me with earning top placements within Resurgence, Battle Royale and Plunder, with each challenge having 5 tiers totaling to 200 times per game mode. I decided to start on the reticles whilst aiming for the top placements within each mode, needing 250 kills to unlock the reticles per optic. With a total of 33 optics, my grind on earning every reticle has now begun. But again, just like Black Ops 6, it is bugged and shows a blank pop-up when I complete the 250 kills. Even earning the reticle just before the 250 also doesn't even show the main pop-up, so my best way to showcase it would be to show the bugged blank pop-up.
Blood will flow. Enemy UAV. up money. Hunt enemy squads, take their cash. Let's get after it.
Easy peasy. I'm good.
Enemy soldier incoming. Still confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Your squad's in the safe zone. Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy UAV online. Well earned. Enemy SAM turret active. Enemies are
No
dropping
job
into the
is too
area.
big or too
Watch the
small for
skies.
my replacement expertise.
Hostile to the SAM turret.
This is some bullshit.
No hit. Go again.
Contractor! Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Still confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the...
Your skills are obsolete.
Mark the remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Enemy destroyed. Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated.
Marking
Contract
target
fulfilled.
location.
Great job. Additional target added while time remains. Target down. Clear it.
No job is too big or too small for my replacement expertise.
Into effect. Missile structure.
They've got a SAM turret online.
That's the sweet smell of EKIA.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Your skills are obsolete.
Enemy counter UAV inbound. Enemy soldier incoming.
You see me out there dunking on fools like donuts over here?
After earning every reticle for every optic, I could now finally tick the optics off the list, leaving me with the remaining calling cards. As I was going through the reticles and finishing top places in all 3 game modes, I would finally complete the entire section for Seasoned Soldier, which left me with just one more challenge, the Napalm Strike challenge, which Raven Software has actually changed from Napalm Strikes to just buying 10 kill streaks from a buy station.
Online.
Fire solution was bad. Missed.
Contractor. Complete contracts to secure payment.
Earning the 100% calling card, I can now cross it off from the list. After earning the Mastery Camo, the 100% calling card and completing every reticle for all 33 optics, I would have a playtime of 3 days, 18 hours and 8 minutes for Battle Royale, 2 days, 9 hours and 28 minutes for Resurgence, and 7 days, 2 hours and 40 minutes for Plunder. Adding all the time played and converting it into hours would equal to around 318 hours. Completing everything that I needed to do on the list would bring my Warzone grind to an end, completing both Black Ops 6 and now Warzone. After Warzone, I then decided to complete every single Dark Ops challenge, giving me true 100% completion of Call of Duty. There are currently 23 Dark Ops challenges for multiplayer, 19 Dark Ops for zombies, 16 Dark Ops for Warzone, and 4 Dark Ops for campaign. And after naturally unlocking some through the 100% grind, I'm now going to unlock the rest of every single Dark Ops in the game. With over 600 hours of game time within multiplayer, zombies and Warzone, I will be keeping track of how long it takes to complete the rest of the Dark Ops. Going in order from multiplayer, zombies, Warzone and campaign, I have 14 out of 23 completed within multiplayer, needing another 9 to complete. Before we go completing them, there are 2 challenges that are currently bugged and impossible to do, which are both the ones for hardcore, meaning I can only complete 21 out of 23 Dark Ops within multiplayer. And after testing the Gunfight Dark Ops challenge, it turns out that is bugged as well, making only 20 in total doable. So my first focus was to earn a long range combat axe kill.
Time to get our hands dirty, Black Ops. Get to work. Heads up. Hostile care package inbound.
Although it says Dark Ops Mastery completed, I still have 5 more that aren't bugged that I can unlock. My next focus was to then execute 7 enemies in one match. I then focused on earning 4 ace medals, so I got myself a team and headed into search and destroy.
There's only one traitor left. Eliminate them. Yes, Crimson.
And after earning the last ace medal needed, I would be rewarded with the Dark Ops challenge at the end of the game. I then worked on getting 100 overall executions.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles at the hardpoint.
I then made my way into free-for-all as I needed to earn a nuke without using any score streaks.
sight. Don't let up.
Ready to commence overflight. I've destroyed one of your... Bienvenue code authorized.
Leaving me with just one more Dark Ops challenge in multiplayer that I can unlock that isn't bugged, which is to earn 100,000 eliminations. And I'm currently sitting on 67,629, meaning I need to earn another 32,371 to finish off the multiplayer Dark Ops. Whilst I was working on the 100,000 eliminations, I hit a huge milestone, reaching Prestige Legend, which is the highest possible level in the game. I then decided to work on the Zombies Dark Ops, taking a break from the 100,000 kills within multiplayer. And with only 5 out of 19 unlocked for Zombies, I had a lot of work to do. The first Dark Ops I would work on was to waste my last Perkaholic.
Time for the shit.
I then needed to use 25 gobblegums in a single match.
Max ammo. Is that grave dirt?
Then upgraded all my weapons straight after for my next challenge unlock. I then spun the mystery box a million times for another unlock.
At least in Spec Ops, I knew what weapons I'd deploy with.
I then focused on reaching round 20 with only my starting loadout, no augments, without perks, ammo mods or field upgrades. And after removing all my equipped augments, I would then jump into a new match of zombies. Going round after round, I would then be on my last round to complete the Dark Ops challenge. My next challenge was to reach round 25 only using melee.
Show some respect for your elders.
I then needed to use the Ether Shroud field upgrade for my next Dark Ops, and after putting on the augments needed for the challenge, I made my way back into my Zombies game to complete it.
Your ugly heads on my wall.
I then focused on killing 10 elite zombies affected by the napalm burst. After that, I headed to Terminus Island as I needed to kill 2 amalgams with 1 shot.
I don't even fucking know what good food tastes like anymore.
Headed back onto Terminus Island, I needed to earn 20,000 essence without being hit with the cursed relic equipped. So after completing the captain's side Easter egg and picking up the cursed relic from the chest, I then farmed the zombies in hopes that I wouldn't get hit. Although it says Dark Ops Mastery completed, there was still another 4 Dark Ops for zombies that I could complete. I then focused on completing the Liberty Falls Easter egg in under 30 minutes for my next challenge, and after completing everything needed, all that was left was the last fight.
Gumballs, sodas. How long before it's cigarettes? It's knocked out.
Completing the Easter egg in 22 minutes, I would have the challenge completed in my after action report. I then needed to work on beating the Terminus Easter egg after round 50, and after completing all the Easter egg steps and getting myself to round 51, I was then ready for the boss fight. Completing the fight, just like the last Dark Ops, I would have the calling card unlocked within my after action report. I now needed to reach round 100 on any map within zombies, which may be a problem as I haven't done any high rounds since the Horizon Drac in Black Ops 3. Picking Liberty Falls for my choice of map, it was time to go for the round 100 Dark Ops. Now leaving me with just one more Zombies Dark Ops to complete, which is to get 1 million kills within zombies. And I currently only have 279,335, meaning I still need more than 720,000 kills to complete this challenge. But just like multiplayer, I will be coming back to it to give myself a break from zombies. Which now brings me over to the Warzone Dark Ops. And with 10 out of 16 already completed, I need just 6 more to finish the entire section. The first 2 challenges I focused on were to kill an enemy with a helicopter as well as killing an enemy whilst I was in a vehicle.
Marking the rest of them. Marked remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. 5 squads still operational in the AO.
I then needed to earn 5 headshots with a pistol in a single match. After that, I focused on killing an enemy on the last remaining squad in the game with a throwing knife.
Find cover.
But as I died, the challenge would be completed in my after action report. I then worked on getting a stick in the final circle with a Semtex.
Tagging field upgrade.
All enemy squads eliminated. Excellent work.
I would then have the challenge completed in my after action report. Although it also says Dark Ops Mastery for Warzone completed, I still had one more Dark Ops challenge to complete, which is to get 4 kills in a single match whilst riding in a vehicle.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
After completing all of the Dark Ops would now put Warzone at 100% true completion, where I would now move on to the campaign Dark Ops, still needing 3 out of the 4 to complete. My first focus was to destroy all Scud launchers without using C4 within the mission hunting season.
Take him down.
I then needed to stash 5 bodies in lockers on the mission under the radar.
Am I crazy?
Leaving me with my last campaign Dark Ops to complete the time trial and separation anxiety in one attempt.
I need to get to my office.
What's in your office?
A grappling hook. Well, look at you. You're gonna have to do better than that, bitch. I will figure out what you're hiding from me, what you're planning.
With the last Dark Ops for campaign done, I have truly complete 100% of the campaign, which is where I would go back to multiplayer to grind out the rest of the 100,000 eliminations.
Enemy UAV inbound. You're at Charlie.
Completing the 100,000 eliminations would leave me with the 3 bugged Dark Ops for multiplayer, which are currently impossible to do, meaning that I have now also truly complete 100% of multiplayer, where I am now left with just 1 more Dark Ops in the entire game, which requires me to go back to zombies to grind the rest of the 1 million eliminations that I need. And after doing some major high round games, I would finally reach the end of my grind. Completing the last Dark Ops challenge for zombies will now mean that I have truly complete 100% of zombies. Unfortunately, there are 3 bugged multiplayer Dark Ops which are impossible to currently complete, and the campaign doesn't have its own section to track time played on it, so it will be a little higher than the end time. Adding up all my time played, it would now put me to 820 hours overall, to truly complete 100% of Call of Duty, bringing the journey to an end.